Welcome to Project Metal Music! Join the fun! Chat with the bands! Ask them questions, chill out and relax!
Hey up everyone, welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel. The host Ell and with Basjan. Welcome Basjan.
El, and I see Lisa and Ozzy on chat. Welcome ladies. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, depending where you are. So, yes. Al, your audio is gone.
Basjan, if you can hear us, take over for a second.
I'll take over. Okay. Hi guys, and welcome to the Project Metal After Dark. And yes, I see Ozzy's been walking with dingoes. I know there's no rules in Australia, so the dingoes must be keeping her company at night. So, and let's start off the bands for tonight. And the first one, we're starting Down Under to the Grave. And they are an Australian deathcore band formed in 2010 in Sydney, New South Wales. And the current band members are Dane Evans, vocals, Jack Simone, guitars, Nick Webb, and is also on guitars, Matt Clark on bass, and Raymond Martin on drums. And the first track I listened to, Burn Your Local Butcher. And yes, apparently the meat at the butchers down there in Australia isn't very good. I think that was the inspiration for the song. I do like the grind elements in the song. Guitar riffs are damn good. So is the evil vocals. For me, bass and drums combination is crazy good. And the next track I've listened to, Cut Off the Head. The vocals in the song is sick. I do like the groovy melodic elements in the song. Better guitar riffs, bass and drums do impress. This is a kick-ass song. and I'm a fan of the song, and yes, I really enjoyed it. The track Red Dot Sight. The song is horror deathcore at its best. The speed and intensity in the song is out of this world. The video to the song is also amazing. And for me, do check out the videos that are listed, and you'll find some pretty good horror type videos to this band that I've listed. The next song, Miserable Summer, and this is actually quite a sad song. It is a tribute song to bassist Joshua Booth, who passed away, and he was one of the band members. And the song is actually very emotional, and it tells a story of events, and it's like a musical journey the band takes you through. Uh, for me, I found the song as a fitting tribute to a friend and former band member. A stellar performance by the band in the song. My take on the band, they are freaking insane, and they can be found on YouTube Unique Leader Rex, X Twitter To The Grave AU, on Bandcamp To The Grave.bandcamp.com, on Facebook To The Groove, uh, in Instagram To The Groove AU, band's website To The Groove AU.com. And the next band I've got, Warm Shepherd. It's a blackened symphonic deathcore band from Brockton, Massachusetts in the USA. The band was formed in 2020. The first track I listened to, Hunger. For me, the song is Blackened Dent. And for those who doesn't know what it is, those are the type of Viking metal music. I do like the insane riffs in the song. The drums is crazy good. The vocals is dark and evil, and I do like it. It's actually fantastic, and it fits the song. And for me, the song is just an incredible song. The track The Anguish Frown, the breakdowns are brutal in the song. Haunting vocals that will stay with you long after the song has finished. I do like the predator atmosphere in the song, and for me, just a fantastic song. I really enjoy it. The track He Who Breathes Fire, the orchestral chorus in the song is epic. The high growls in the song is outstanding. This is a deathcore masterpiece. The song is loud and in your face. For me, this would be a great theme song for movies like Lord of the Rings and other sort of fantasy, dark fantasy uh, movies or series. Do check out the killer video to the song. The Whistles in the Cold, a metal song with orchestral elements that will blow you away. The dark horror effect in the song and piano just nail it for me. Yes, I do like the piano sort of contrasting to the rest of the instruments that the band is doing in the song. My take on the band, they are crazy good. And sadly for fans, that's a big sad face for me as well. They are no longer doing live shows. They can be found on YouTube, Unique Leader Records, Facebook on Unique Leader Records, Instagram at Warm Shepherd, Bandcamp Unique Leader Records.bandcamp.com. And yes, what's basically happened with the band is they're no longer touring, and they actually have become, how can you put it, an internet sort of band that release videos, do videos, and actually release songs. So you won't see them at any of the gigs or any of the festivals. They're not doing that anymore, which is actually sad. They were actually quite good live. Oh yes, Lisa, I do agree. Especially if a band has done such a killer job in actually performing live. And I don't know what the exact reason is. I've tried to look for the reason why not. So far, they just put out a press release. They're no longer doing any live gigs or anything. So it's actually sad because I'm one of those fans. I like to feel the music while they're playing it live. Oh, yes, I agree 100% with you, Lisa. Next band I've got, Komodo, is a Varanus metal band from Budapest in Hungary. The band was formed in 2015. The band members are Irvin Verhaak vocals, Sebastian Wiesing bass, Peter Monastery drums, Andreas Hekziele on guitars. And the first track I listened to, Prague, for me, there is a hint of Pantera in the song. The growling vocals is at legendary level. I do like the shading in the song, and the breakdowns really impressed me, and also the skins in the song. Do check out the video to the song. The next song I've listened to, Burn. The bass is stellar. I do like the bass in that song. And also the blistering guitar riffs. That is actually, you take note of it from the beginning, the guitar riffs, and the angry vocals. They do kick ass. The track Soul of the Sonar, for me, it's a mosh pit anthem. The song is heavy, dark. The performance of the band is outstanding. And for me, this song, there's no other way to listen to it. You've got to blast it out. And yeah, the next track, Revenge is True. The intensity and anger in the song is damn good. I do like to use a combination of instruments in the song. And for me, my take on the band, they are hugely talented and they do entertain. The band can be found on YouTube, Komodo Band 6257, Instagram, the underscore Komodo underscore band, and on Facebook, Komodo Zenekar, Bandcamp Komodo hu.bandcamp.com. And the band that's up next is Eruption. Oh, me too, Lisa. I also enjoy bass in a band if they've got a good bass player. The next band I've got, Eruption, is a speed thrash / classical metal band from Slovenia. In the first track, I listened to Worms. The lightning fast guitar riffs and drums is crazy good. The clean vocals is super cool. And yes, I do like the clean vocals in the song. For me, also the classic old school metal undertone in the song actually uh, do take them. Ozzy, okay, no problem, Ozzy. I'll do check it out, and I'll accept. I'll accept. I I'll know it's you, uh, so I'll definitely accept it, my friend. Don't worry. And uh, uh, the also the next track, The Awakening, the background audio is so good. More for me, the song leaned to heavy speed metal with old school undertone. And for me, yeah, heavy speed metal and classic old school metal combination. This is actually working. I do appreciate it in the song. Uh, this is, for me is a kick-ass song. The track Beyond the Black, I do like the intense and clean vocals. The heavy fast-paced guitar riffs is damn good. The drum beats do impress. Praise the Serpent Queen. The slower ballad style intro is exciting and do pull you in. The contrast and acceleration in the song, filled with how can you put it, loud, intense guitar riffs, is actually breathtaking. And for me, the guitar riffs and the speed in the song is top class. The song filled with contrast. My take on the band, they have a fresh approach to metal, and I do like it. For me, metal doesn't have to be conventional. I do like bands doing something fresh, doing something out of the box, and not to, how can you put it, to be boxed in, say, you exclusively uh, heavy metal or you exclusively death metal. You can be a bit of both, and that's exciting. And for me, also, the band do deliver and I do impress. The band can be found on YouTube from the Vault 3121, Bandcamp eruptiontrash.bandcamp.com, and on Facebook, Eruption Metal. They're also on Linktree, link.ee/eruption metal. Instagram, they're on Eruption. So, and the last band, yeah, that's the last band I'm going to feature tonight with these songs. Uh, and it's Good Night Greatness. And it's an alternative progressive metal band from Stockholm in Sweden. The first track I listened to, Year of the Snake. I do like the blasting guitar riffs and also the contrasting vocals is freaking insane. Hannah Astrid delivered a powerful performance on vocals. If you don't know who Hannah and Astrid are, they are the two female band members. And let me put you this way: how they alternate on vocals is just brilliant. And also, uh, they actually bring something fresh to metal. For me, the track do kick ass, and they are really badass ladies. the dual guitar riffs with Hannah and Benjamin is crazy good. And yes, Hannah is doing vocals, but she's also like Lizzie Hale. She's playing guitar while doing vocals. Astrid is doing just the vocals. So you've got somebody in the band that's like Lizzie Hale, that's actually belting it out on vocals, but also damn good on guitars. And for me, that's a big asset to this band. Dry Bones, everything you want in a song is there. Heavy riffs, stellar vocals, and a flawless performance. The track Misfits, the drum beats are masterclass. The contrasting guitar riffs do impress. Just an amazing song. Insecurities, for me, triple guitar riffs. Yes, triple guitar riffs. Wow, this is insane. The drumming just outstanding, and the vocals are sick. My take on this band, they are awesome, and a big yes from me. I can't wait to actually see them perform somewhere live. They've got everything it takes to be at the top of the metal class. So yes, they're fantastic. They can be found on YouTube. Goodnight Greatness 1817, band's website goodnightgreatness.com, X Twitter goodnightgreat1, Instagram goodnightgreatness, and on Facebook Goodnight Greatness Official. Ozzy, so you back home now with all the dingoes stuck away. Glad you made it back safe. And now for my songs I've selected. The first one I featured as December Falls Bathroom Floor. And December Falls, for those that don't know, oh, you're not home yet. Oh, sorry, Ozzy, my bad. As December Falls is a British rock band from Nottingham in England. And Bathroom Floor, the energy in the song is contagious. Another banger of a song from the band. And they do deliver on every song they have released so far. For me, why I've selected a song, I've heard the band release singles and stuff like that. And watch some of their videos. I can't wait for an EP or a full album being released by this band. And it's very exciting because in the first year as an indie band, they were nominated Best New Act at the British Music Awards. And for an indie band to actually achieve that is just amazing. So I'm waiting for a full album from this band and keep an eye out for them. The next one is Dio, The Last in Line. And why I've selected it, it's I remastered an upscale video to the song. Now, for me, I'm a huge fan of Ronnie James Dio. And Dio was an American heavy metal band led by vocalist Ronnie James Dio. And The Last in Line, I do like the ballad intro and then the full explosion of metal in the song. And for me, very few artists could have done it the way Dio, the band, did, and the way Ronnie James Dio actually did his music. I do like the video to the song. For me, it's a timeless song. And do check out this video. It features some monsters and some sci-fi stuff that is actually released. I think it's damn good. So do check it out. And the next song and band Sacred May, Into Grey. Now, Sacred May is a progressive metalcore band from Villa Park, Illinois, and Into Grey. I do like the heavy riffs and drums. The vocals, both male and female, do impress. These are strange, jazzy undertones in the song. And yes, for me, there is jazz in a metalcore song. It is strange, but I think they actually did it damn good. Me personally, I'm not a jazz fan. However, I do like this song. So yeah, it's something different, and I think they actually did a crazy good job on the song. Now we're getting to one of the heavyweights, Parkway Drive, Sacred. Now, Parkway Drive is an Australian metalcore band from Byron Bay, New South Wales. And yes, that's what NSW stands for. So if you're in Australia, it means New South Wales. It doesn't mean there's some nudity or some other stuff around it. It's New South Wales, just to keep you informed. And Sacred, the raw power and emotion in the song is damn good. The vocals do kick ass. This is heavy and in your face. Everything you want in a song is there. And for me, Parkway Drive is one of those bands that's going from strength to strength. I am a huge fan of their music, and I do look forward to future releases from the band. And yes, then Mammoth and the song The End. Mammoth is an American rock band and fronted by Wolfgang van Halen. And The End, killer riffs and drums. The song is outstanding. The video to the song features some of famous actors in Hollywood. Do check out the horror. And yes, do check out. It's basically for those who see some of Quentin Tarantino's movies, especially the vampire ones. You'll love this one because the same guy that's in that movie is actually in this video. So do check it out. I actually do like this, and I am a fan of Mammoth. And yes, Wolfgang Van Halen is actually Eddie's son, and Mammoth, the band, Eddie and his brother both played in Mammoth before Van Halen. Just an interesting fact on the band. And the next band I've got Arkan Asrafokar, Tears of the Dead. Oh, Nude Beach is, where is it, Aussie? Western Australia. Oh, okay. Yeah, look, I wouldn't go to any nude beaches in Australia. Sorry. For the simple reason, if you go into the water, there are sharks and some nasty stuff. On the sand, there's dingoes and saltwater crocodiles. So you might lose some parts of your anatomy if you go into the water. So yeah, thanks, but no thanks, Aussie. I'm not accepting that invite to go to the nude beaches in Australia. Afghan Asad 4 is a Tongolese heavy metal band from Lome. Tears of the Dead, the use of traditional cultural instruments is crazy good. This is African metal at its best. The band is freaking awesome, and do check out the video to appreciate the song. And for me, the instruments, especially the Tongolese traditional instruments used in it, it's fantastic. I've listened to that song over and over just to appreciate the instruments that was used. Just an amazing song and video. Oh, I thought you were waiting for me there at one of the beaches. I'm saying I'm not going there. Jellyfish, if they get you on a certain part of your body, it ain't fun. So yeah, we've got jellyfish over here as well. So yeah, I tend to keep my pants on when I'm going in the water, or my bathing suit, whatever you like. Now to the gig section. Okay, Lisa. Ward 16, Identity UK Tour, Friday the 25th of July, Academy 2, Manchester. And that will be the new album release show. Then Saturday the 18th, Eden at Dundee. The 19th, they will be at Ivory Blacks in Glasgow. And for Ell, the 20th, the Cluny, Newcastle. The 21st, Firebuck, Leicester. The 25th, Brickmasters, Norwich. 26th, Cart and Horses in London. The 27th, Level, that's in Swindon. 28th, Cobblestones at Bridgewater. The 29th, the Bunkhouse in Swansea. The 30th of October, the Station, and that's at Kinnock. The 31st, the Blitz in Preston, and the 1st of November at Donington Castle. And yes, go and check out Ward 16. I have featured him on Project Metal before. And yes, they are playing close to where Al is, so I hope he gets a chance to see them live. Yes, ladies, I agree. Then Metal Battle Canada final. Bands that will perform in the final showdown of Metal Battle Canada are Kilotone, they're the Ontario winners, they aren't suffering, they're the Alberta winners, Soul Thief, they're the Eastern final winners, and Yek, they're the BC winners. And that's going to be the 31st of May at Rickshaw Theatre. Then Rock Hearts Festival 2025 from 2 to 5 July. Bands that will be there: King Diamonds, War Kings, Nachtbloem, Greenlung, Sodom, Mr. Mystery, and more. Do check out that festival. And then Flesh Fest UK. Bands that will be there: Slumble, Guttorial, Slack, Rebellion, Seekhunt, Strike, and more. And that's the Flesh Fest UK. Then the 5th and 6th September, Wazen Rock Open Air. And bands that will perform there: League of Distortion and Best Taki. That's just some of the bands. There will be more there. And then 30th of May at Obscuria, Florida. Bands that will be there: Lilith Demise, Lost Tree, Pretty Pity, Not Enough Space, and more. Then Leanders, Del Rock, 6 to 9 August, Valencia, Alicante in Spain. And acts that will perform: Within Temptation, Battle Beast, Novelist, Pure Sons, Even King, and more. And then Vision of Atlantis has confirmed for Hellfest 19th to 22nd of June. And also Beyond the Black is also now confirmed for that festival. So Hellfest from the 19th to the 22nd of June. Do check it out. And then Hailstorm, Lindsey Sterling, and the Polka, the Never Ever Duality Tour, September the 11th, Salem, 12th, Cherokee, 14th, Bridgeport, 16th, Syracuse, the 18th, Laval, Quebec, the 19th, Toronto, Ontario, 21st, Madison, the 21st, St. Louis, 24th, Cedar Rapids, 26th, Welsh, 27th, Dula, 29th, Bonner Springs, the 3rd of October, Sioux City, the 2nd, Grand Forks, the 4th, Winnipeg, and the 5th, they're going to be at Saskatoon. They might be looking for Bigfoot down there. Never know. The 7th, Calgary, the 8th, Penticton, the 10th, Vancouver, the 11th, Spokane, the 22nd, Wiesbaden, the 25th, Oberhausen, the 25th, Hamburg, the 27th, Stockholm, the 28th, Copenhagen, the 30th, Warsaw, and then Sabaton in Australia. And they have confirmed the venues for Perth, Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, and the one New Zealand venue, Auckland. So do check them out. And for those motorsport fans out there, at the Singapore Grand Prix on the 4th of October, Baby Metal will be performing. I'm not much of a motorsport fan these days, but yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Baby Metal. So yeah. Then Hawk Havoc, September the 18th, Evanescence, Poppy, Sleep Fury, Black Map, and more. And that's going to be a killer festival because Poppy, Evanescence, and Sleep Fury, I like those bands. So that's my section for tonight. And yes, that's actually a good idea. Metal festival on a nude beach. Why not? Just find a venue to do it. Me too. I also love to see Evanescence. Pleasure,
Yeah.
ladies.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, hopefully the sound's working.
Yeah, it is working.
Yeah,
It's working.
I had to literally turn off the browser and restart it again just to make sure
Yes.
the sound's working properly. Sometimes streaming can be very difficult at times.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you got some good bands there, Basjan. You got some good bands there. Yeah.
Yes. For tonight, I know it's mostly Australian, one American band, but mostly Europe. I think Europe, in places like Slovenia and Hungary, that doesn't normally get featured. There's some good bands out there, and yes, I do like a new, fresh approach to life got to metal. So it's exciting times, to be quite honest.
Yeah. Over the last 10 years, I've noticed some really good bands coming out of Eastern Europe, such as like Hungary, Romania, places like that. It's I would say Eastern Europe is an up and coming powerhouse for rock and metal.
Oh yes,
So,
and if you look at the festival,
hey up, Craig.
Agrak, good to see you. And if you look at the festivals and stuff happening down there in the support, it reminded me, especially with not the festivals in stadium, but like an open farm area where they just bring the stuff in, bands perform. It reminded me of like Woodstock and some of the festivals in the 70s, 80s in the UK
Yeah.
that used to happen. One of the venues mentioned there, Donington Castle. Have you ever been there, Al?
I've been past it a few times, but never been in.
Where do the bands actually perform? Inside the castle, or is there a venue outside?
On the castle grounds.
Oh, the castle grounds.
Yeah, that's from what I understand of it. It's actually on the in the castle grounds, or close to the castle walls.
That's going to be one hell of a festival. For
Yeah,
those who could attend it, it's like
yeah.
hell.
It's basically Castle Donington is what used to be Monsters of Rock, which turned into Download.
Oh yes.
So,
Oh, that's
but
nice.
I saw, going back to 2002. This was after the change from Monsters of Rock to Download. The owners of I think it was the owners of the rights to Monsters of Rock. They went on tour. They latched on back in 2002. It was the Dragon Town album by Alice Cooper.
Oh yes.
They did a tour of the UK back in 2002. And I saw Alice Cooper then.
Oh, awesome.
There was like sort of like Alice Cooper and the Monsters of Rock. They had Dogs D'Amore. Who was it? Alice Cooper headlining, obviously, with Dragon Town. They had Dogs D'Amore, Thunder, and another band I can't remember. It was four bands altogether, and it was a good gig. But the Dragon Town album wasn't Alice's strongest album.
Oh yeah.
Because it was 2001. Brutal Planet was his best album. It was from that time period.
Yes.
So,
and tell me, you've been to Bloodstock in the UK or not?
I haven't. I would love to go, but it's actually getting there and then getting back.
Where is it actually held? Because a lot of people are talking. I'm not sure where it's held in the UK.
Bear with me. Live research, guys. Bear with us.
Well, Lisa, then you're gonna. The Alice Cooper band is gonna release an album this year. Unfortunately, they're not touring. The Alice Cooper band is gonna release. Be interesting to see if Kalika will also be featured on the album. For those who don't know, she's Alice Cooper's daughter, and she was basically lead singer for the band Beasto Blanco, and has also played in the Alice Cooper band as a vocalist. So yeah, keep an eye out for the Alice Cooper band album.
Yeah, I did see Calico Cooper playing with Alice way back in 2001 and 2. She's good because she took over from her mother when her mother was doing, and she took a great pleasure in doing. If you ever seen Cooper, any of Cooper's live shows, she plays the nurse.
Yes.
Wife and his daughter plays the nurse, and her daughter, Elsa's daughter, took great pleasure. That's all I'm saying.
I know what you're talking about because I've seen it. I've seen it. Masterfully done. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. If you ever seen Alice Cooper's show, whether it be on YouTube, DVD, or whatever, or live, you know what I'm on about. Because I can't really say it on here.
No.
So, right, Bloodstock is down in Derbyshire.
Oh. Well, for me, I'm excited because you've got another festival, Flesh Festival in the UK. So I'm glad the festivals are coming back in the UK. So if you're in the UK, you're actually spoiled for festivals now.
Oh, good, yeah. There's quite a few festivals here. Obviously, you got Leeds and Reading, you got Download, you got Glastonbury, you got the Isle of Wight, and there's many others up and down the country. You got the Tramlights in Sheffield. You got Cupids in Sunderland, which doesn't interest me in the slightest. Because it's all dance. Well, some of the bands, most of the bands, what they're playing there in Cupids in Sunderland is just like thinking, retire already.
Oh. And then another thing, I know it's a big festival event, is the Pagan Festival you've got there with. They've also got music, Celtic, and that type of music, pagan music. That's also very interesting. It's also held there. So, yeah, I don't know about if Farmate is still going or they're still doing it.
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Like I said, there's like quite a few festivals up and down the country. I've just named a few off the top of my head. And
yeah. And the same in Europe as well. I see countries like in the Baltics and stuff like that having open air festivals. And I'm thinking, wow, if you're around that area and you just love music, go like a group, you visit countries and just go to the festival if you've got a financial support. But yeah.
yeah. It's like, don't get us wrong. I've been to a few festivals in my time, but now that I'm getting older, it's just like I'd rather go and see bands, the indie and unsigned bands in a small intimate venue.
True. And as you get older, you enjoy your bed more.
Yeah.
The sort of like the Woodstock type festivals, sleeping in a tent and stuff like that, and camping with music for 3 days. Yeah, if you're younger, it's a lot of fun. But as you get older, you enjoy the comfiness of your own bed.
Yeah.
And stuff, if you want to make coffee and stuff like that, and your privacy to a certain extent as well.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, there, Basjan. I wouldn't. I don't mind camping. I do like camping, but I don't want to be surrounded by. I don't want to be surrounded by with 100,000 plus people at some of these big festivals.
True.
Especially with like kids, what I would call kids. You know what I mean? Getting a bit too sort of like a bit too leery. bit too noisy and boisterous?
For me, many years ago, I used to go to here in South Africa. We used to have the Oppie. It was a weekend where indie bands and stuff. It starts Friday and ends Sunday night. Music 24/7. The thing is, yes, it wasn't a farm environment. There were like a dam and stuff. So basically, you would go for a swim and stuff like that. It was on private property. So access was controlled. Yes, it was fun, but I wouldn't do that because the first thing when I got home is actually shave and took a shower.
Yeah,
So it was fun. The music was fantastic. The vibes were there. And the strange thing of festivals back then, there were not any assault, any sort of uh, harassment of females or anything. Everybody just had a good time, and there were no cops or law enforcement because it was private property. So everybody had a good time, and yes, some of the people, when they get home, they're going to find sunburn and stuff like that. Because being in the sun the whole day, it actually you feel it if you didn't take preparation. So yes,
yeah,
but it's
yeah,
fun.
yeah. Last time I went camping was about 6 years ago, and that was
Mhm.
over a 3 day event for a car show.
Oh
Never
yes.
again. Never again. Yeah, would you, Lisa? Yeah, PMM will protect us. Yeah, I would.
It would. Yeah. Uh, Look, camping. The thing is, you use it at home. If you want to go to the bathroom, you don't have to stand in queue or stuff like that. If you want to take a shower or bath or do something, you can do it whenever. There, it's sort of you gotta wait some even for food sometimes. Gotta stand in line and it's actually how can you put it? It's camp for space. That is actually the thing. And for people that sort of enjoy the privacy, that's not a place for you to go.
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing with like I said last time I was went camping. It was just like the noise. It was just like this is like going around about what 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. It was just like
Mhm.
ridiculous. It was just like, and then the people who went to bed at I would say a reasonable time got up early, and and then obviously we had generators there, put them on to charge up the leisure batteries, and it's
Mhm.
just and the idiots who was up drinking to about 4 o'clock in the morning, bleary eyed and come off and switching the generators off. I was like, dude, if you went to bed at a decent time, 1, 2 o'clock, we wouldn't have this fucking problems. But
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I
It's
agree.
just
Yeah, for me, these days, if I do go camping, I go and enjoy it in nature, secluded places, enjoy Mother Nature, enjoy watching the night sky, the moon, and the stars, and everything, and the animal noises, and just by myself, mobile phone and everything switched off, and just having fun in nature. And for me, that's the ultimate
yeah,
relaxation. And that's what basically happened with me
yeah,
last weekend when not the one past one before it, the Mother's Day weekend. I went into Namibia with my mom and sister, and wow, it's a beautiful country. The nature, yes, a lot of desert, but just fantastic. The clear skylines, you actually smell nature. There's no
yeah,
pollution, a lot of desert, a lot of animals and just fantastic. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, it was I had a fun time last time 6 years ago.
Yes.
But at the same time, it was just like I was me personally. I would just say it right. I would just say it right. Pack my bag with camping gear, go somewhere on me toad or on me lonesome, and just camp,
Yeah.
turn off for a
Yes.
few days.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, as the saying goes, reaching out and touching grass, basically.
True. True.
So
Uh,
yeah,
yeah. I agree with you 100% there, Al. For me, like you're enough in the city where you actually around people. When you want to go away where it's quiet, no traffic, no noise, just peace and quiet.
yeah, yeah. This is one of the reasons why I try and get it on my bicycle because
Hmm.
where I live, I can within the space of about 5 minutes, I can get into the countryside. So I can actually just like disappear for a couple of hours on my bike and just like touch grass basically
Hmm.
without anybody without anybody seeing anybody, if you know what I mean. Without
I
even
agree.
thoughts.
I
Yeah, so
agree with you there.
yeah, yeah. Lisaboo just said there, barefoot on grass, hug some trees, peaceful. Yeah, totally
Yes,
agree.
yes. Certain parts where I was there in Namibia, there were actually trees, but walking barefoot on the beaches there in Namibia, for those who don't know, they actually are washing diamonds out on the beaches. So if you walk barefoot, you might actually stumble upon a diamond,
Yeah,
an
cool,
uncut diamond. Yeah, they do actually have diamonds there.
cool.
So yes.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, the joys of the pros and cons
Mhm.
of camping and yeah, getting out
Mhm.
to nature, touching some
Oh yeah.
grass.
Oh yes. I had uh, we stayed. My mom and sister stayed in one of those bungalows. I stayed in one, and I had company from a water rock. He came and was sleeping outside my bungalow, and when I was making food or coffee, he wanted to see what I was busy making. So yeah, and for those who don't know, they might look friendly, but be wary of water rocks. When they get temperamental, they're not the nicest creatures. So yeah, I
Yeah,
don't mind his company, but yeah.
yeah, yeah. That is, yeah. Always respect nature. Always
Yes.
respect nature.
Respect
Yeah,
nature and do not feed wild animals because
yeah,
the food you think are healthy are not healthy to them. So,
yeah. Yeah, it's a bit like feeding birds bread. Don't do it.
oh yeah, no.
No, if you are going to sort of like feed birds, especially if you got birds coming to your garden, get like the proper food for them,
Yes.
get seeds and other stuff like that. But
Mm.
don't feed them bread because it is harmful. It is very
It
very
is.
harmful.
Yeah.
So
Every year they sell the wild bird seeds. Depending what a birds you've got in your garden, you get them, you put it out, and you have birds coming back and singing every morning and actually entertaining you right through the day. So yeah, that's something
uh,
I've done, and for me, it's nothing like having a cup of coffee and listening to the birds in the morning.
Yeah, yeah. I've loved the dawn chorus. That's what
Oh, yes.
what in the UK it's called dawn chorus, and to actually wake up to the dawn chorus, that's absolutely magical.
It is.
So
Yeah, over here, we've got quite a nice variety of birds. I'm actually lucky. I've got the crows, I've got eagles. I also have got like the finches, different types of finches. I do have one of the birds we call them here. Uh, what's the English name for it? In Afrikaans, it's called a laksman. What's that guy that used to chop off people's head? It was called the executioner, but there's a certain. That's this bird. It's actually a predatory small bird, but it attacks other uh, birds or insects and stuff like that. Very temperamental bird, but it makes the most beautiful sound and stuff like that. I do have a few of them. So yes, bird love. I'm quite blessed here.
yeah,
Uh, so yes, I do like it. And occasionally I'll have a monkey in my yard as well. So yeah, as long as I leave my stuff alone, they are annoying because they actually steal your stuff. So
yeah,
yeah, don't
yeah,
like them too much.
yeah. Here, there's where I live, which I won't give away my precise location, but
Yes.
where I am is a nature reserve, just not
Uh,
about a 5 minute walk from where I live. Um, basically, we have seagulls, crows,
yes.
ravens, blackbirds, jackdaws, uh, doves. I've got two doves nested. Actually,
Mhm.
in my well on top of my security light, they're actually nesting. Got pigeons, magpies. Oh God, magpies are evil. Magpies
I
are
know them. I've got them here as well. They are evil.
yeah, yeah. It's like my mother's got like a big like shrub in her garden, and a couple of pigeons have been nesting this year in
Yes.
that shrub.
Mhm.
Magpies just came in because they had eggs.
Mhm.
Came swooped in, grabbed the eggs, ate it, and buggered off.
Oh no.
Same,
That's what they do. Mhm.
yeah. Last year, magpies again. The doves had eggs.
Mhm.
Came in. It's just like evil, pure evil. I've got like sparrow. Also, like we've got sparrows. We've
They're
got
beautiful.
they are. We've got blue tits, grey tits. Um,
Yes.
got robins.
Yes.
Well, they're not in like full winter colours with the red breast.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's like they've got the summer colours in.
Oh.
Because during it's a bit like the Arctic fox. Um,
Yes.
during the summer periods, the Arctic fox goes into like obviously it's a camouflage thing.
Mhm.
In the summer they go like sort of like a motley it's it's sort of like summer colours, and then in the winter obviously they turn white. You know what I mean, to like blend in into the background. But that's the
Yes.
same with the robins. It's sort of like
Yes.
standout type thing. So yeah, I've got a lot of birds here. Oh, and we got a I don't know if it's a falcon
Yes.
or a Harris hawk or some form of like proper like a predatory bird flying around in where I am.
Mhm.
So basically the like I said, it's a nature reserve just about a 5-minute walk, and there's a lot of rabbits there,
Oh, yes.
and some foxes as well. So
Oh,
got
that's
plenty.
actually quite good.
So
Yeah, it's actually cool because about 15 minutes away from me, we actually got to Walter Sisulu Botanical Gardens, and about the 15 minutes on the opposite direction, we actually got the Krugersdorp Game Reserve. So I'm quite blessed where I am. I can actually go and have a stroll through the botanical gardens in the nature reserve. Unfortunately, it's best to go in car and don't get out of the bloody car because there are lions, there are leopards, and there are some nasty other animals and stuff like that. There are baboons, monkeys, and stuff like that, and also hippos and crocodiles. So yeah, I wouldn't get out of my car to pat the crocodile on the head. If somebody is
well,
that stupid, they deserve to what's coming to them. Sorry to
yeah,
say.
yeah. If I go to like in somewhere South Africa, I would and want to go and see a bit of nature, I would climb into a tank or my personal carrier, especially with
El,
yeah,
El, you know, if you go on a game drive with the game wardens, they actually do these game outings. Those off-wheel 4x4 vehicles, they're actually open.
yeah,
They're not closed like passenger vehicles. Yes, uh, the game warden actually knows these animals, and it does have a firearm, but not to shoot them, to actually scare them away.
yeah,
That's actually open. For those who don't want the animals so close, best is go in your own passenger car and actually sit inside and don't get out and don't open your windows for under any circumstances. And don't be stupid hooting at elephants or hippos.
yeah,
Can't believe people get so stupid.
yeah. Yeah, I've seen those videos on YouTube and other places where it's called when wild animals attack.
Yes,
I've seen some of these elephants and rhinos and stuff like that. Or should I say with the rhinos? Uh,
yeah.
and and was it and a heavy assault unicorn?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah, they can do some damage when they get up
They
to speed.
can. They can. Oh, for sure. Lots of damage those, and especially the fishermen going out on boats with the hippos. That hippo can destroy your boat. So yeah,
It's not
definitely.
so.
I also love rabbits and bunnies and that kind of stuff. Uh,
Yeah, in a
Lisa,
stew.
you're not. Oh yes, that too. But see, Lisa's gonna hate me because I love snakes, and I used to own a few pythons. I don't own pythons anymore. Uh, and yes, bunnies were one of their favorite foods. So hippos are dangerous.
Yeah, very. They kill more people than sharks.
Mm. Another thing about hippos is sometimes they stay submerged. You never know where they are. And when you get close, it's too late.
Yeah, yeah. It's a bit like crocs. They're swimming
Yes,
and
yes.
so yeah. My uncle, when he was in the, one of my uncles when he was in the army, he ate snakes. He said that they're just a bit like chicken.
Yes. With snakes, you've got to be careful because, especially if it's venomous. And I had snakes. Believe it or not, where I had the snakes was in one of my uh, Asian tours and stuff going on vacation. And yes, I had snake soup. And it does taste like chicken. For me, what I didn't like over there, they do the snake soup and snake stuff in alcohol. And the alcohol, for me, it's too much. I don't like, I want to taste like soup with not a lot of alcohol in it, preferably no alcohol in it.
Yeah, I've seen a little video clip over on Instagram um, where this couple's friend,
Mhm.
was living in, I can't remember, it was South Korea or Thailand or somewhere like that. It was an Asian country.
Mhm.
He brought over a bottle of this particular Pacific um, alcoholic beverage,
Mhm.
adult beverage, and he says that the guy was explaining what it was, and basically he said that it was a adult beverage, basically with being fermented with a snake in it, and it was
Yes.
fillings. I can't
Yes.
remember exactly. I can't exactly remember what it was called or what type of snake was used.
But
I was
depending
like,
on depending on the country, it could be a cobra. They like using the cobras,
yeah,
or it could be what's the other one? A tarpon like snake.
yeah,
Those are highly venomous.
well, that's
And you, for me, I wouldn't have it because some people, when they actually open it, the snake was not killed. So the snake is still alive, and it just happened that when you open it, it's it can bite you, and then you're in serious trouble, especially if they don't have the antidote in the country you are in.
yeah. Yeah, I know that taipans of bear can be really, really, really bad, dangerous. Because
Oh, they are.
I've seen some of the stuff, and you just like thinking, oh, get me out of there, sort of thing. I don't want to be anywhere near them.
Oh, I thought Aussie would like the baboon spiders or tarantulas or even the funnel web spiders. Since she's in Australia, they're filled with spiders and all kinds of nasty stuff. She
Yeah,
should be used to them.
Australia's got 9 out of the 10 most the world's most dangerous snakes.
Yes, yes, they do.
Yeah, and then you got spiders the size of plates, dinner plates.
Oh, yes. No, but I do have the kangaroos, and I do have the koala bears and the cockatoos. So yes,
Yeah,
there's some nice stuff there, and they do have some yes some nice places to go to. Just don't fall in the tourist trap
yeah,
because some of the places over there you think it's a nice view of the Sydney Harbour, having a cup of coffee there. You're paying for that view.
yeah,
That cup of coffee ain't cheap.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I won't be cuddling is a koala, especially when it's got chlamydia.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think honestly, just feed it Vegemite, and the koala would actually love you.
yeah. And Australia's got mutant kangaroos, especially
Yeah.
that guy that I seen. What the hell? What the hell was that? A mutant, mutant.
Yes, I saw it.
What the hell was that? Australia, what are you feeding? What are you feeding your wildlife? Yeah, mutant roos.
Mutant. Oh boy. Wait for the mutant crocs to show up. Or the mutant white sharks.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I would love to go and I would love to go to Australia, but it's just like that's the thing you got like thinking, especially with all these dangerous spiders where you can where you got to like shake your shoes or boots or whatever. Just make sure there's no like no spiders or snakes in there in your boots, and you think, am I?
Well,
If you go to the
mhm.
toilet, if you go to the toilet, and you, am I going to get bitten on the backside?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there is a safe place in Australia, but you're not going to like it.
Yeah,
That's right in the middle of the outback, where nobody is. Very little water, and the most dangerous spiders and stuff ain't there. And yeah, if you can survive out there, and there's plenty of bunnies and rabbits because they were brought to Australia for hunting purposes. So you will have a plentiful supply of food.
yeah, true. Yeah, I know Australia's been plagued by the bullfrog, which
Yeah,
has devastated the ecosystem over there.
yes.
So yeah, but anyway, yeah, enough talk about mutant rules and uh, yeah, sexually promiscuous koalas with chlamydia. Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
yeah, but anyway, um, so as some of you may know, I will be away for a few days this week,
Mhm.
and I will be in Wales for a few days,
Oh, awesome.
and I want to be doing some filming down there. So this is what I said earlier in the chat. I will be doing some videos and separating some of the videos. Some will be on the main channel, this channel, and some will be and some will be over on my second channel, PMM Gone Wild. And no, ladies, Lisa, Marcella, Ozzy, I will not be doing any table dancing. So yeah.
Uh,
Anyway,
I was. Are you going to be in uh, a place close to Cardiff on Parks or
it will be North Wales, up
North?
Landudno, Anglesey, place like that.
Hmm.
So no, Lisa, no,
Come
no, Lisa,
on.
no, no.
Well,
Down
that
good,
also
down.
is only going to do something for the guys, so it's going to record ladies dancing for the guys out there. But sorry, there's not going to be men dancing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Yeah. I'll speak to you later, Lisa. Joking aside, joking aside. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some recording there whilst I'm in North Wales, and I want to be, like I said, I want to split some
Mhm.
videos up, some for the Project Metal, PMM Gone Wild, and for the main channel as well. So look out for them. And if you are, head on over to the second channel, Project Metal,
Right.
PMM Gone Wild, and subscribe there. And plus I want to get to at least 50 subscribers over there.
Oh,
So I
cool.
have to go live there as well. So I've got a second channel because I was thinking of doing some gaming over there. So
Cool.
if if we can get to 50, that'll be absolutely brilliant. Because I can actually go live there and do some gaming or do like some like history stuff
Oh,
over
cool.
there. Swear over on there. Because I was like, because I've got a few ideas for the channel, for the second
That's
channel.
cool. Oh,
So
that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
So, yeah, it is. Like I said, I've got some good ideas, got some ideas to go for the second channel.
Mhm.
So, um, what's coming up on on the main channel? We have when I get back later this week. Obviously, you've got the Saturday Night Podcast put there on
Mhm.
Saturday. Then next week we got three, yeah, um, three interviews. We've got Damien Lee Tyner, very good friend of
Yes.
the interviewed him before. He's on the 27th. And Bashan, can you remember you did a review for Post Death Soundtrack?
Yes, I remember that.
Going to have the band on the 28th.
Oh, that's awesome.
We've got Turtle Skull on the 29th. Then
Oh, that's
in June, we've got the rescheduled interview with Midland Railway. That's on the 3rd.
mhm.
We're going to have Aftermath back on again. It's been a while since I spoke to them. And
Yes.
they, from what they were saying, is let me just check. They are in the middle of recording their. Let me just see, get the right information here. They are in the middle of recording their fourth studio album.
Oh,
So,
awesome.
we're going to be getting them on to talk about that, to see what they're up to, what they're going to be doing with the album, and all that good jazz. So stay tuned for that. Then let me see. Then on the 5th, we've got the absolute legend Dave Revels back on.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
yeah, Dave's he's a good bloke. He's a good egg. So
Mhm.
yeah, and also I'm going to be I'm working on other interviews as well. So yeah. Before I forget, Dave Rebels has got a new song, couple of new songs out. So he's going to be coming on and doing that. Talking about them. So that's what's coming up on the channel. And like I said, got working on a few other interviews. So I've got a list, a list of my long
Mhm.
of what bands I want to talk, try to get on with it. Let me just see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 19, yeah, 20 bands I'm working on. So
Mhm.
getting them on. So yeah,
Awesome.
fun,
Excellent.
fun times indeed. So
For sure.
yeah, so Basjan, any gaming that you've been doing?
Oh, yes, for sure. I'm still playing the same game. I started the one that's like Mortal Kombat Street Fighter game. And yes, I've progressed. I actually got 12 main characters now. My highest one is level 70. And I'm having lots of fun. For me, what's peaceful about this game is it's actually because it's rated teen. The chat and everything you say in chat and communications are monitored, and certain language is not allowed and gets blocked immediately. So it's a lot of fun. And the game is called Action Time Naman, and it's a fighting game, and it's player versus player, player versus uh, PVE, player versus electronics or computer. And I am in a clan. And why I'm having lots of fun, your first character you get in the game is free. You don't have to pay for it. Now, my first character, that's the one that's level 70 plus. I've actually, doing dailies and stuff like that, I've actually crafted that character into a proper premium character. And I'm fighting when I'm fighting other players. I'm fighting a player commando levels that's double my size, and I'm actually beating them. Just doing my dailies, just doing the weeklies and stuff like that, and crafting your stuff. Just spending time. Yes, I've spent some premium currency. That's your gems, not your gold. But I'm very selective what I buy because being a fighting game, you get close combat characters, you get uh, range characters, and you get bit of both. Now, the one character I got by completing an assignment I finished on time is a character. She's level, I think she's level 45 now. She's kicking ass of much higher. And yes, she's a premium character, but I've actually, by doing the dailies and stuff, got the equipment to craft and make her weapons and a supporting character. So I'm having lots of fun. Too addictive. But I've seen a bit about RuneScape, and that's also an addictive game. So yeah, I don't know how you guys are keeping up with RuneScape, but yeah, how do you get away from it? Because I've seen some of these guys that's doing the streaming. The guy's been on like 8, 9 hours. And I think to myself, wow, okay. Is there really so much to do in a RuneScape? You can play 8 hours straight on.
Yep, it's a massive world. It's a massive world. At the minute, they've just released the invention update,
Mhm,
where you can actually augment,
mhm.
where you can actually get craft, um,
Yes.
saving and room crafting
Oh, yes.
pieces for your obviously saving skill and your room crafting. You can get bags and stuff like that, different things for your. And also recently they've just released wood cutting and fletching updates where you can
Oh,
go to level 110 not so long back. Same
wow.
with smithing and mining.
Oh,
Um,
yes.
so we can go to 110 with the
Yes.
new with new ores, new armor you can craft. Yeah, you
Oh,
can,
yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, you can actually smith them.
For
Same
me,
with fletching, you got
uh,
new
mhm,
new weapons you can craft.
yes. For me, part of the game I'm also playing is crafting weapons, crafting uh, potions, crafting combat stuff, and also crafting stuff to actually speed up your training, potions for health and stuff like that. I enjoy crafting in the game. Some people don't like it because to get the crafting equipment, you've got to do your dailies and you've got to do your weekly missions, and actually you got to be spending doing a bit of hard crafting, but it's lots of fun. I find it a, a lot of fun because with your crafting, uh, by putting different elements and stuff together, you could create something that not everybody has. So yeah, it is worth it.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is worth it. At the end of the day, you can do like quite a bit of. You can do like a couple of hours of say mining or smithing, and then you can spend hours on doing whatever it is you want to do. Yeah,
Yes.
and you can, yeah, and it's like it's at the end of the day, it's worth it because I've known people here, I've known people in RuneScape who've
Mm.
been basically playing the game for 25 years.
Yes. What I found, a lot of people that's playing the game I'm playing either come from the Mortal Kombat franchise that's gone over here, and the others, the older players, uh, sort of played Street Fighter. Now the Street Fighter arcade things coming back. A lot of people are in that. This has got elements of it, and it's just a lot of fun. For me, uh, I enjoy spending time putting your headset on and just playing. And yes, it's addictive. I do agree. But say for somebody that wants to play RuneScape now, and he's only got say 2 hours a day. You think he'll be able to make enough progression for him to say, yeah, the game is worthwhile for me to play?
Yes, um, yes, it all depends on what you want out of the game, basically.
Mm.
Um, if you just want to sort of like do like the what you call the support skills, whether it
Mm-hmm.
be actually crafting, whether it be fetching, whether it be wood cutting, whatever it is, you're going to
Mm-hmm.
get out. You are going to get something out of it. Same with like
Mm-hmm.
if you do pure combat, you can do like pure combat for a couple of hours because you
Mm-hmm.
can sort of like make if you want to like earn gold from combat, you can whether it be just fighting PPM or do bossing or whatever it is. I would recommend going straight off the bat fighting like level 720 level 720 boss. You're going to get
Mm-hmm.
annihilated first nanosecond. You got to work
Yes.
what you got to work
Uh,
up to that with
mhm.
and you got which in turn you got to like do certain things to get decent armor and decent weapons to actually fight this level 720 boss fight. And yeah, and you've got to get like a certain because some of these boss fights you've got to get a minimum requirement.
Yes.
You've got to be a certain level combat wise to even get anywhere near some of these boss fights.
Good too. It
So
is. And for somebody that doesn't mind fighting like AI or PvE, and doesn't want to fight other players. He just wants to play on his own. Don't want to play fighting other players and get in sort of the arena type of fighting. Can you do it in RuneScape
Yeah,
without?
yeah,
Uh, there's no missions which say, listen, you've got to complete so many player versus player fights.
yeah. Well, like I said, it all depends on what you're looking for. You can
Mhm.
sort of go into a dungeon and just like go up against their monsters, or you
Yes,
can just like you don't. It's not exactly like it's sort of like technically you can sort of like AFK some of these fights. You literally can just let your carry the war, and they're just like um, basically AFK. You might need a little bit of food from time to time. Welcome back, Lisa, and you can just like walk away for 5 minutes and make yourself a coffee, go to the toilet, scratch your backside. You know what I mean? You don't have to like never, like I said, only again. Just
yes,
eat a bit of food, and that's it, done. But
yes.
you want
Mhm.
more of the intense sort of like battles with like bosses. You literally have to like get to a certain level. You've got to go through
Yes,
certain. You've got to do certain quests, be a certain level to even get
yes.
anywhere near some of these bosses.
Ah, yes.
And
Definitely. Mm.
that's what you said. You've got to put the work in.
Yes. I see Ozzy says, I don't have time to get. Look, Ozzy, you can look for games like uh, Blackjack or Free Cell or Spider Solitaire. Literally takes 5 minutes. You finish a game, come back when you got 5 minutes again, play another round of games like that. You don't have to go into the games that takes hours. You can get a lot of people. Even my mother's playing like Spider Solitaire. She's playing a bit of Mahjong. She's enjoying her time, and she's like 5 minutes here, 5 minutes here. That's the type of thing. There's a bit of everything for people out these days. You don't actually have to.
Yeah,
And even the quiz type, if you've got good music knowledge, these quiz type games where they actually play a bit of a song or uh, uh, they want to know the song name or the artist name. Well, if you're good at find one of those games, if you've got a good metal knowledge, test your skills and see how good you are, just for fun. Hi,
hey,
Steph.
upstairs, how you doing? Hope you're feeling better now. Hope you're feeling better. Hey, upstairs. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, glad to see you. Glad to see you.
Yeah, always good to see Steph.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, uh, yeah. If you haven't subscribed to Steph the Alternate, please do now. You won't be
Mhm.
disappointed. Literally, you will never won't be disappointed. She is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So go over and subscribe to Step the Alternate.
Ah,
So
yes, for sure. Mhm.
cool, cool. I'm so glad you're getting better now. So glad you're getting better. Stay
Ah, it's
safe.
good to hear. Mhm.
Stay safe.
Ah, for sure.
Don't overdo it. Rest up. Rest up. We want to see
Ah,
you
yes.
fighting fit. We want to see you fighting fit. Yeah, yeah. Like I said,
Mhm.
head on over to Steph the Alternate. She's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah. Oh, um, speaking of Steph the Alternate, I know um she loves her retro gaming, especially what's it? I can't think. I can say it. Ocarina of Time.
Ah,
So
yes.
So, Bashan, here's my question to you and to the chat there. What is your favourite retro game?
Well, let me go back long time ago. And probably PC game Alley Cat. For me, Alley Cat, it was actually, excuse me, an IBM game. IBM actually made games back in the day. And for those who don't know, Alley Cat, you're actually a cat that have to jump on stuff to stop being bitten by pit bulls and stuff like that. You had to get into windows, and there were people smacking you out. There were electric eels and fish and all kinds of stuff. And it was a fun game. I actually enjoyed it.
For me, it's now I'm going to show my age. I loved Pac-Man,
Yes.
Donkey Kong,
Oh, yes.
and let me just see. Let me just think. Oh, it's going to be. It's going to be. That's also from the 80s, early 80s,
Mm-hmm.
and Asteroid.
Oh, Asteroid, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
the early game, especially the Grand Prix games, the early ones, you had like a black car, a red car, there was a green car. There were not many colors because the screens and everything like that weren't very a lot of colors. So that was actually, yeah, Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, and all of those games. And also there's like Space Quest, uh, Police Quest, those type of early games. A lot of fun. And also
Yeah.
Tetris.
Yeah, and yeah, Space Invaders. Love Space Invaders. With
Yes.
proper the old, not the modern, but the old arcade Space Invaders.
Mhm.
Love that as well.
Oh, yes. And pinball. When
Yeah.
pinball first came out on uh, like PC console, oh, spent hours at pinball.
Yeah, yeah, and Ozzy, happy birthday for next Monday. Happy birthday for next Monday. Well,
Oh, happy birthday, Ozzy.
I know it's a bit. I know it's a week early, but I would say happy birthday, there. So
Enjoy a piece of cake. And yeah, I don't know. Australians, they drink tea or coffee. Probably tea. So enjoy a cup of tea.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I do love a bit of retro gaming from time to time. Especially if I see an arcade script like Pac-Man and I don't know if you remember Bastion,
Mhm.
where with Pac-Man you could actually sit down and actually play it all on the table, um,
Yes,
on a table arcade.
yes. I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, oh, the fun
There was
times.
definitely, and going back, there used to be a hot rod game, and I think they only had about 3 or 4 colors, the cars and stuff. You do drag racing, and you race against other cars. The classic Roadhouse type music was playing, and all of these classic old cars. Oh, I love that game. Spent hours in it. So yeah, those were the good games back in the, and they were all on floppy disk. A lot of these games floppy disk,
Yeah,
not stuffy drives of CD or DVD floppy disks.
Yeah. Oh, Ozzy, yeah, catch you later. Stay safe and don't work too hard.
Yes,
Don't work.
Ozzy, stay safe and thanks for joining us today.
Ozzy, happy birthday from Steph. Yeah. And oh, but yeah, I used to remember had some fun times in arcades, especially especially with some of the racing games. Like,
Oh, yes.
I think it was Outrun. I think.
Outrun, I remember that one. You go, the music was playing, you drive you a certain time to finish, and you progress to the next one, next one, next one.
Yeah. I used
I
to,
remember.
I remember first playing that.
Mm,
I was in Benidorm back in
yes,
1987 when I first played that.
yes.
God, I'm getting old. Bastion, I don't want to get old.
Don't worry. I had some really stack full of stiffies, the floppies. Yeah, these holders, you keep them in. They're all stacked up with games and all kinds of stuff. Uh, you get, and yes, lots of fun. And I also remember the first test drive game that came out. You played a crack screen and all kinds of stuff. Lots of fun back in the day.
Yeah, fun times indeed. Yeah,
And then your fighting games like Street Fighter that came up. What was the other one? There was Dungeons. There's a whole lot of these games, fighting games and stuff like that. Look, the graphics weren't great, but they were lots of fun. And that's the whole thing. You spend hours playing these kind of games, and then the California games came out. The sort of sports, like surfing, all kinds of stuff. Major changes.
oh, but yeah. I remember playing before some fighting games back in the late
Yeah,
80s, early 90s, where they were
oh, for sure.
side scrollers,
Yes.
and it was like absolutely brilliant. Uh, I've never really been into sort of like fighting games.
Mhm.
There was one or two I did like, um, but I never really. That's the thing. I never really got into them. I was more into sort of the like sort of Pac-Man and
Oh, yeah.
Space Invaders and stuff like that. Where you got to have like sort of like a clear mission. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes. Yeah, Space Invaders and all of them, for sure. Yeah, they were really fun games and arcade games.
Yeah, I don't know if Bill was. Yeah, it's working now. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, it's just like never really been one for like a fight, the like Mortal Kombat or like a Street Fighter type of thing. Thanks, Lisa. But never really been one for that.
Oh, yeah. For me, Mortal Kombat, I used to enjoy. I played a lot of that. The wrestling, I was never into the wrestling bit. Uh, what was the other one I also enjoyed? Uh, it's like Space Quest, your Kingdom Quest, Police Quest. Those games I actually did play, uh, a lot of it. And yes, like pinball. I do like a good pinball game. And it's like open world. My favorite sort of become like open world exploring and always racing. do enjoy a good racing game. Uh, Mostly cars. I played a few off-road truck racing, and then the demolition derby type of games.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
and
I've
then
I've, I've played a couple
mm,
of demolition derby ones, like well, like I say, I'm going back to the early '90s now, where you used to get like junkers and you do them up and then you just like race them.
yeah,
I was just like,
oh yeah,
yeah, yes,
lots of the Baja racing. Lisa, I played it.
yeah,
Loads of fun.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, right, Bastion, it's getting on. Well, it's getting up for about 10 past, wait, 11:10 here. It's getting for you, what, 12:10 your time?
Yes.
Yeah, looks like we're going to be starting to wrap things up. So, yeah, any game would you recommend that you've seen? Any game, new game?
Well, for me, depending what people are, if you're looking for action games, there is plenty out now. There's so many racing games, you're actually spoiled. If you're looking for just like exploration, adventure type games, there's so many of them out as well. So just go and see and go to certain streamers and see what's out there. Go to like the gaming sites of the publishers, see what's out there and pick something for you. And don't forget to watch it first, where the guys explain to you, and you know whether you've got the time to play it. That's the important thing, and whether your system you've got can actually handle that game. Because games, if you buy the full package, ain't cheap. But also you've got an option of paying monthly. So online gaming. So yes, there's
Yeah.
plenty of like Action Tournament I'm playing in the moment. For the last 4 weeks, I've actually averaged 110 hours a week on that game. And now I'm addicted to it now. You can say
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, but it was, yeah, it's like Bashin said, there's a lot of games out there for the complete novice, or you just if you got like a spare 5-10 minutes, you can play, or if you got a spare couple of hours, you can. There's games out there you can actually play. So it's yeah, you can
And for those who likes the classic games, most of them are free on various sites. So
yeah,
if you want to play the 80s, 90s, and you still got an old system around, or you got a thing to convert it, the emulator, they are out there. You can relive the good moments and play them free of charge.
yeah, true, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, all you gotta do is just look on the various like places like Steam or wherever you get your games from. They're free to play. And
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
so yeah, and before we go, before we start wrapping things up, let's just put in the link to the second Project Mel's second channel, PMM Gone Wild. Please subscribe over there. I've got like a lot of plans for that channel. So the first thing we need to get is to 50, so I can start streaming over there. Yeah, head on over there, subscribe, and yeah, it'll be much appreciated. So, Bastion, any final words before we stop? Before we start wrapping things up?
On Wednesday, sometimes I'm gonna release my second review for this week, and then I've got a few bands in that I've actually just go and check what they've actually been sent over to me, so I can actually tell you live now, so you can actually go. And there's uh, and the next one I actually got is a 2025 release from a band called Benediction and their album Ravage of the Empires. So that's my next album that will be done. And then I've got a few bands and stuff that I do want to actually feature next week. So yeah, keep your eyes open because I do have some nice stuff coming up.
Cool. Looking forward to that Benediction review.
Oh,
Looking forward to that one.
so thanks.
And if you want to read the reviews, Lisaboo put the link in the chat there. projectmetalmusic.wordpress.com. You can read all the reviews there. So yeah, and and there's the link for the second channel. So please get on over to there, and and right, like we normally do. If you're going to have a party, go out, see live bands, or have a party somewhere. Don't drink and drive.
No.
It's not a smart move. It's not a brilliant idea. It's not big. It's not clever. Don't drink and drive. Myself, Basjan, Lisaboo, Ozzy have seen way too much shit in our lives, and
Exactly.
it's not pleasant for anybody. So don't drink and drive. If you're going to have a drink, great. Get a taxi. Get somebody to pick you up. Use public transport. And if you got like a bit of money, get a hotel room. Get a B&B, whatever it is. But don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive.
I don't.
So, yeah. And and if you are going to have a drink, make sure you look after your drink. Don't leave it anywhere unattended. Take it with you or leave it with somebody who you completely trust. And if you think that your drink has been spiked, go to the security staff, go to the bar staff and say, I think this drink has been spiked. And they will exchange it for you. And if you think you have been spiked, immediately go to the security, immediately go to the bar staff and say, I'm not feeling well. I think I've been spiked. They will get you to a safe place and get you medical attention straight away.
Yes, do that. And like I said, keep an eye open for each other's drinks and never leave it alone, even for 1 second. If you're not sure if there's somebody touched your drink, have it replaced, but don't drink it.
Yeah. And Lisaboo just says there, don't get into a vehicle with a driver that has been drinking.
Exactly. So true, Lisa.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah, thank you for that, Lisa. Yeah. So, yeah, that's our public service announcement there. So, yeah, be very careful. We want you back here, healthy.
Yes.
Have a bit of fun. Have a bit of fair laugh. Let's see how many squizzle holes we can go down.
For sure.
And so until next time, which will be this Saturday, where me and Lisa will be doing the Saturday night podcast. And so until next time, guys, we'll catch you all later.
Catch you all later. Cheers, everybody.